Hi, welcome to Travel Tales with Judith. I'm Judith and I share stories and experiences from a lifetime of travel. This is episode 23, and we're going to talk about hot air ballooning in Goreme, Cappadocia in Turkey. A number of years ago, I went with a friend to Taos, and we had scheduled ourselves a hot balloon experience in the morning, one morning. And that morning, we got an early call that it had been canceled due to bad weather. And I'm very glad it got canceled because maybe if I had done that one, I wouldn't have done the hot air ballooning in Turkey. Cappadocia, in the area of Cappadocia in Turkey, which is inland, um, is that otherworldly landscape I've talked about once before. It looks like you could be on another planet. There's funny rock structures everywhere. There's people living in caves. The hotel we stayed in was actually, our room was a cave. It's just, it's worth, I don't know, it was absolutely worth the effort to go to Cappadocia. It was great. And one of the things that I definitely wanted to do there was the hot air ballooning, and I hadn't done it before. And to be able to go up over this very strange landscape, I thought would be the perfect experience. And I think it is actually considered one of the best hot air balloon experiences that you can do. The temperature, however, was quite cold. It was the morning we were going to go. It was 22 degrees and there was a light dusting of snow. I was wrapped up like, some kind of, I don't know, indomitable snowman. And it was just freezing. And we waited while they got the balloon, blown up and ready and the fire going. And then we got in there and, um, and we went up in the balloon. Now, I don't like heights. If I'm like on a top of a building and I have to look down, I'm not real crazy about that. Um, I don't have any problem being in an airplane and looking down. That's okay. So I was a little not anxious, but I thought, I wonder if this is going to bother me or not. But it did not. It was such a smooth lift off, and you go up very gradually, and and there were a number of people. They pack a lot of people in that basket under the balloon. I don't know how many of us were in there, but I would say probably 12. So it was kind of a tight fit, but I'm on the short side, so I was lucky to be right on the edge of the basket, and I could see really well. So mainly this video is to show some photos of what we saw, um, to see all the other balloons that were up in the air at the same time. It was absolutely beautiful, and this is something I would highly recommend if you have the chance. First of all, Turkey has so much to see and is so interesting, um, and the people are wonderful. You can start in Istanbul and then go wherever you want to go. But I've been to Turkey twice, and each time it was it was more than worth um, the effort and expense to get there. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed seeing some of these pictures, and we'll go on to the next topic shortly. Thanks.